song. Are you ready?
Hello, 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 can you clap your hands? Hello, 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 can you clap your hands? Can you stretch up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, let's see who's here today. I see John.
I see Mabel.
I see Marta.
I see Emmy.
Oh, look, I see Lainey.
And I see Gabe.
I see Jalen.
And I see Jordan.
Our friends are here today. Our friends are here today. Yay, friends!
Friends, today we are going to read the story, The Gingerbread Man, adapted by Mara Elperin and illustrated by Miriam Latimer. Mr. and Mrs. Baker lived all alone. Day after day, they baked big, gooey cakes, sweet, crumbly pies, and piping hot pastries, but they had no one to share them with, and that made them very sad. Then one day, Mrs. Baker made a little gingerbread man to cheer them both up. He had jolly jelly buttons and a big icing smile. Dusting the flour from her hands, she popped him into the oven. But to Mr. and Mrs. Baker's surprise, when the tray came out, the gingerbread man leaped up onto the table and began skipping through the sugar.
Tee-hee-hee, you can't catch me,
he giggled. Bless my cinnamon stars, cried Mrs. Baker as they chased him over pots, under pans, and all around the kitchen. But the gingerbread man was too quick for them, and he jumped right out the window. Scurrying along the path, the gingerbread man ran into a very hungry cow. You look so tasty, mooed the cow, and what fine jelly buttons you have. But the gingerbread man just danced and pranced, singing,
Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
And off he ran as fast as his gingerbread legs could carry him. With a great moo, the cow thundered after the gingerbread man, past the milk churns, through the barn, and around the haystacks until crash, the haystack tumbled over right on top of the cow. Oh, milkshakes, cried the very dizzy cow. The gingerbread man scampered up the hill, and at the top was a very hungry goat. Good day, bleated the goat. I love munching thistles, but you look even better to eat. But the gingerbread man just whirled and twirled, singing,
Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
And off he zoomed, leaving a trail of gingerbread crumbs behind him. So the goat dashed after the gingerbread man, through the thistles, over the gate, and in and out of the apple orchard until, smash, the goat butted right into a tree, and the apples came tumbling down with a thud, thud, thud. Oh, applesauce, cried the goat, rubbing his head.
Tee-hee-hee,
Laughed the gingerbread man as he frolicked through the meadow. There, dozing in a tree, was a very hungry cat. Hello, meowed the cat. You look like the perfect snack. But the gingerbread man just wiggled and giggled, singing,
Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
and off he whooshed, racing down the lane. Licking her lips, the cat chased the gingerbread man around the bush, through the daisies and toward the pond. The cat leaped up, 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 and came down, down, splash, right in the middle of the cold, wet pond. Oh, Whiskers, grumbled the very soggy cat. As the gingerbread man ran down the hill, he began to laugh and sing.
Tee hee hee, I'm having fun. I've run away from everyone. A curly-haired woman, a man in a hat, a cow and a goat, and a silly old cat.
But when the gingerbread man reached the riverbank, he stopped and shivered.
Brr, too cold. How do I cross?
Just then, a fox appeared. Hello, little gingerbread man, he grinned. Maybe I can help you. Just climb on my tail and I'll carry you across.
Ooh, brr, too chilly.
The gingerbread man squealed as the fox paddled into the river. Then why don't you climb onto my back?
Ooh, brr, too wet.
Squeaked the gingerbread man as the water swirled at his feet. Climb onto my head, smirked the fox, and the gingerbread man scrambled up. But the water rose higher still, so the gingerbread man climbed on top of the fox's nose.
Tee hee hee, they'll never catch me.
He cried, just as the fox tossed the gingerbread man up, up, up in the air, opened his mouth wide, and snap! That was the end of the gingerbread man. Oh dear, sighed Mrs. Baker. I'm still hungry, mooed the cow. Me too, bleated the goat. So am I, meowed the cat. Then Mr. Baker said, let's all go and bake something together. So they all trotted back to the bakery to mix and stir cakes and pastries and pies, but no more gingerbread man. It was a fantastic feast, and with their 3 new friends, Mr. and Mrs. Baker, were never lonely again. The end. Okay, friends, so in your box, you will have a milk carton, you will have graham crackers, some frosting, and a popsicle stick to help you spread it. You are going to have a lot of assorted items to decorate your gingerbread house with. Very first thing we're going to do is take our graham cracker and break it in half very gently. And then we're going to take and spread frosting on our milk carton. And glue that on there. And you're going to do that on all 4 sides. So boys and girls, to make the roof, you are going to take this graham cracker and break it in half again, very gently. Now, boys and girls, you can decorate your gingerbread house any way you want with any of the fun things that you find in your bag. Here's what I created, boys and girls. Let's see what you can create and send us a picture of yours. We would love to see what you create. Boys and girls, in addition to the gingerbread house you can make, we have some other fun things that you can do in this month's box. We have your very own gingerbread man and a bag of fun things that you can decorate your gingerbread man with. The other thing in your box, boys and girls, is these fun activity cards. This one says, March like the Nutcracker. This activity has some gingerbread men that are holding different shapes. You can lay these out on the floor or on the table and play memory and find the matching ones. Boys and girls, for this activity, you're going to match the cookies to the matching shape on the cookie sheet. So you are going to find the star cookie matching. We have a gingerbread cookie. We also have some Gingerbread Man cutting sheets that you can practice cutting with. And our Play-Doh this month is gingerbread Play-Doh. And we even have the recipe so you could make your very own gingerbread Play-Doh with your grown-up. Boys and girls, you will also receive the book that we read today, and there will be some parent handouts for your grown-ups to read.
Our parent pointers today are from Miss Betsy. She is showing us how to make gingerbread Play-Doh.
Okay, first of all, we are going to mix all the dry ingredients together. So I pre-measured some of this. It's 1 cup of flour, 1/4 cup of salt. Here is the flour, and here's the salt. Those are the first 2 dry ingredients I'm going to use. Next, I'm going to use some cream of tartar. And I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of that in. And then I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. And I'm going to add 1 to 2 teaspoons ginger, ground ginger. We'll go with 1 1/2. It says between 1 and 2. There we go. And 1 teaspoon nutmeg. Already smelling really good. And 1 teaspoon cloves. So now I have all my dry ingredients in my bowl, so I'm just gonna mix them together just to make sure everything's mixed really well. And usually while I'm mixing the dry ingredients, I have the water warming up in the microwave. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my oil and water. There's the water that I preheated, and you want to make sure it's very hot. Add it, and then I need 1 1/2 to 2 tablespoons oil. I usually put 2 tablespoons in. It keeps the Play-Doh a little moister. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna stir it all together. Stir it as long as you can. And eventually you probably will you'll have to knead it. But, smelling good. Looks like I might need a little more flour. Yep, I need a little more flour.
Miss Betsy, you added about another 1/2 cup of flour.
I did because the texture was just too,
Way too sticky?
it's sticky, wet, yes. Wasn't forming really well. Let me see if I took this out of it.
So it almost looks
Yep.
a little dry, but now you know
Well,
that you get
yes.
to mix it together. So
Yes,
that's
so
kind
this
of what
is
to
what-
watch for.
This is what it's
families.
gonna look like. And for some reason, sometimes you have to add flour, sometimes you have to add a little more oil. So then what I do, this is just something I do. It's easier to knead the Play-Doh like this. And then you just kind of start kneading it together. The longer you knead it, the better it is going to turn out. There's my flour. And if it's very sticky, you can add a little more oil. Mine is not, it's very easy to work with.
When you knead, you can see how she folds it over and
Yep.
then rolls it,
Rolls it, folds.
pinch.
Roll. Yep. Like you're actually playing with the Play-Doh, you're just kind of blending it together. And there is my gingerbread Play-Doh.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow us on Facebook at Wilmer ECFP.